Alright guys, time for some happy blonde hair, sun coming in my window just like Miami Beach and Clearwater Beach celebration hype up photos. So go ahead here, hop on up on my bed. There we go. Make sure you get your hair in there. There we go. Oh, jeez, guys, that one's really, really hard. Well, there's no sun in this, but this will just be... Or no sun in my hair. Alright, that's 5. I'm trying to think where I'll go next. Actually, let's sprawl out like this. Alright. Do one final one, just like this. Sit in the sun and sip tequila all day, guys. Alright, guys. That'll do it. Jeez. For this morning's video. So I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to get going. I'm going to do my medication minder and run out my mail to the mailbox. Ooh. And, also, I think Minnesota and, like, Wisconsin and all those states, I think they're actually getting, they still have all that snow. So, again, why they just didn't send it out to Kentucky and then up to, like, West Virginia and then Pittsburgh, and it's beyond me, but it's officially still coming. It's just arriving late. So, anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so it's now officially time to go take out my trash. I'm sorry, to go take out my mail. So one of my final times getting it, I only have this time and another time. And then obviously as well, one of my final times wearing a coat and sweatpants, right, when I go out in the morning. So, oh my god, guys, we're almost there, almost there. So close, guys. Let's go write out this mail, and then let's do my medication minder. And I was actually thinking that today, honestly, we might just get out the paddleboard and just do all that stuff now.
I always kept him in on the...
That's right, Moo Moo. Next week at this time, I'm filling for 3 weeks. Pretty good, huh? Oh, yeah. Florida, Florida, Florida. Florida Friday. this year, so it's now officially about 9:50. Actually, just a little bit over 9:50. So, no, my bad. 9:41 to 9:47 to inflate the paddleboard. So it actually is 9:50. 9:59. Anyhow, guys, here I officially am now. It's officially ready and time to roll and see if my paddleboard, or I'm sorry, the buoy will fit in my paddle, or geez, why can I not talk today? My softball. And oh my god, look, it does. Oh my god. Alright guys, that is a really good promising sign. And look guys, these little side pockets, put the diver's down flag in there, and then that's easy access, and then this can just stay in the car, this little bag here. So, you know, actually let's put this in a zipper pouch. So, alright guys, so now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my tennis balls emptied, and then we're going to put all that tennis ball stuff in here and find the perfect little place. Jeez. Find the perfect, you know, way to transport all of this stuff. So, let's go ahead and dump all of those there. Okay, now I'm going to come on over here. I'm going to get my 2 pliers, put those in here, my 2 clamps. Okay, so 2 pliers, 2 clamps, and then this, obviously, this will get transferred though. So the 2 clamps, no, the pliers are for right then and there as I'm getting out of the car. So these 2 clamps are actually, but again, this is just for carrying. I'm gonna know this when I get there, but I'll just do it and then I'll put it back in. So the 2 clamps, and then this fits down in there perfectly. And then obviously I'm going to connect this right then and there on the spot. So we'll actually just cut my rope today and then see if the rope fits in here. And actually the rope doesn't even need to fit in there. It can fit in this other last little pouch. So let me go out and connect my actual paddle board, or my paddle, and then I'll officially come back, and then I'll take you guys out there. I'll get my little tripod, get some practice with that. I'll take that out there, and then we'll officially put this underneath those, you know, mesh. I'm just going to call them the mesh. How about that? I'm going to put these underneath the mesh, and then we're going to have everything else just dangling down and ready. So actually, let me get out this while I'm at it, because this is part of it. And I still have to test the, you know, the phone or the ice pack in this. So we'll test that today. So, terrific test of Paddleboard Tuesday. But it's 10:02 now, so let me go ahead and roll, and I'll be right back on with you guys. Alright guys, so I officially had to take off my shirt. My gram has it in 74 in here. So honestly, we might just switch into bikini bottoms and just do it in a bikini. Because pretty soon, guys, we're going to sit in the sun, wake up every morning, put on my bikini, and sip tequila all day, guys. Well, not quite, but it's going to be pretty close to that. So, yeah, I might honestly just put on my bikini when I do it with you guys. So that'll be really fun. But, and also, I didn't think, but that seergasm or something, that seagrass, I wonder if there's studies on that as well, if the sharks officially, like, come up and try to bite it. Probably not, though, because they're able to see that it's just a massive, like, pool of it. But I don't think that the sharks would come up. But I wonder if there's ever documented times where maybe they just see the edge of it, right? Or seergasm that hasn't officially been, like, at the very edge, you know what I'm saying? or that didn't stay with the whole kit and caboodle, right? And then they officially jump up and try to get that. I wonder if they're ever able to distinguish the difference. But I know for me, I actually have a good blend in as well, so I don't have to deal with that probably as much, or curiosity as much. That's also something I want to figure out, is if the sharks officially, like, they are able to distinguish, right? Okay, well, this person blends in with the water, so it's probably just a paddleboarder, right? And then people who get attacked most of the times have like a darker color, right? And the sharks aren't able to distinguish, right? As they're coming up, they see it, because they're swimming around to the side like this, and then, oh, what's that up there on the surface, right? So actually, we have to do some color research too, and just see if there actually is studies like that. And hopefully, I word it the right way this time, because last time I was hoping it would give me the responses for the fish that I wanted, but it didn't, right? So yeah, that'll be really, really fun. But anyhow, let's roll. Let me go out and do that, and then probably just switch in my bikini and do it in the bikini with you guys. So here we go. Time to break out the bikini, guys, because we're gonna be in a bikini almost all day, guys. And so, guys, I am so excited. All right, let's roll though. Blake Blossom, guys. Blake Blossom.
Hey,
Huh.
I wonder if you better watch me.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. So actually, well no, I'm gonna wait till I'm standing and get a thumbnail for today's video, because I definitely need a thumbnail, and I'm actually gonna try a single thumbnail today, not a collage thumbnail. Since I've learned how to do my collages, I've been doing a lot of collage thumbnails. But anyhow, guys, regardless, you guys can officially see all 36 feet officially fits in here, which is really, really nice to just have, stick on in to the side here. And then, obviously, once I'm out, then I'll just take care of that. I also didn't switch into a bikini today, but that's fine. So, also, you guys have plenty of bikinis, right, whenever I'm out and about, so, in Florida. So, also, Tease Oh No. Yeah, Tease Oh No Thursday. Or, I'm sorry, Tuesday. Jeez, just like Tingle Tuesday, and it was actually Tingle Thursday. Anyhow, guys, yes. So, I'm officially going to go ahead and test this and just see how well I do. Obviously have more hooks for a reason, because this backpack is secured by a hook, and then there's only this one hook here, and then obviously the one hook holding my paddle to the paddleboard. So if this works, which it looks like it should, I would also like another paddleboard, actually, another hook to set down here. That way then, because I have a feeling this is going to dangle and flap around the whole front there, and it's just going to be bothersome. And then also, once I test the backpack, if that's good, that will officially be my, because it's super easy. And even though it's out of bend, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it officially, bends out really, really well. So even though it's out of bend, you don't have to, keep it taut and keep it straight. Like, the zipper just goes in that. It's almost like that zipper was made to know that you can just easily unzipper it without it being straight. We all have had those kind of zippers before, right? Specifically, clothing, right? Like if your coat just has a little bit of a bend, it just gets stuck, right? So that'll be really, really good there. And then divers down buoy, I just have to take down. And it obviously didn't fit in between the mesh now. See, you guys aren't even down there. There we go. So you guys can see it didn't even fit with everything, but I'm sure once I remove the buoy and everything, it'll fit. So we're going to test that here. But first, let's just do, actually, let me test this here. Actually, and then like bend that. Oh my god, guys. No way. I extended those two super, super far. And then I have the last one about halfway, about just over half. So like 70% down, it has like a straight out hook, right? So I'll show it to you guys whenever I'm done. But holy cow, that was really, really good. So anyhow, we'll officially go ahead though. And actually, we'll just leave it like this, actually. Because now you guys can see what I'm talking about and everything. So I think it'll be nice. I do think it'll be nice as well because even with this, you know, like straps and everything, I do feel that both of those will fit snug nicely. And then all I have to do then, guys, is find a place for this bad boy. So I was thinking about putting it in the backpack today, you know, and just having it on my back because having the paddleboard and this is going to be really, really hard carrying them both out. So I was thinking about just getting like another backpack. And remember, this is just my tricep holding it. But yeah, I mean, 20 pounds doesn't appear to be that bad. You definitely just want to maybe put some cushions all around it so you don't have those issues, you know, banging into your spine and all of that. But I do think that this will probably be a backpack equivalent. I know for a fact it's not going to fit in that backpack. So I could get a backpack that would fit in there. And then once I get a backpack that'll fit in there, well then I know that once I'm out in the water, all I have to do is reach up, get it, and then anchor it on to this side over here for the GoPro. So we have the GoPro, and then there was another thing I was going to do for this hook. Oh, the anchor. No, the anchor is actually back here. But that will be with the rope. So I'll probably just connect, well, see again, it's all my, you know, one of my first tests and everything. But more than likely what I'll actually do is once I empty this, I'll actually be able to figure out and see, you know, if this chain will fit in and the anchor with the rope will be able to fit in. So I need a backpack small enough to fit in there with all of this chain, you know. See, we'll find out about the chain, honestly, but, you know, I'll just, yeah. Anyhow, we'll figure that out. We'll look at the different size backpacks that they have. But we'll definitely figure it out, guys. That's the only thing that I really need to figure out is how am I going to transport this, and then once I'm out on the water, how am I going to, well, I'll just grab the rope and the anchor from this, and then whenever I'm ready to anchor down, I'll just hook on and drop it down. So, yeah. So, anyhow, guys, let's officially hold on to this stuff. Actually, let's just put that there. Yeah, okay. So let's see how we do, guys. Go ahead and pick it up. Ooh. Trying to think how to show you guys without. You guys can see it. Alright, let's see how well I can do. 5:52 I'm at right now. I'm just going to keep walking back and forward. And I can also work up to here too. Oh my god. It's not that it's heavy, I mean it's super light. It's just, it's gnawing at me weird. So yeah, I mean, heck yeah. Okay, but now, well, we're gonna try it, guys. That's what this is for. We're gonna go ahead. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put, well, no, again, I'm not gonna be carrying it. More than likely, it's gonna be on a backpack. But yeah, and if it's on my back, it's not going to be affecting my arms, actually. So yeah, I don't need to practice. But yeah, I think I'll just have to get something that, you know, maybe figure out the exact spot and then just put something that won't be as weird. Like it was weird. I mean, it is kind of top heavy. You guys can see the slightest little bit. Yeah, you guys can see it is a little top heavy. There we go. So maybe just carry it down here at my joint. That isn't so much better. Yeah, guys, this will actually work really, really good. So, like I said, then once I get out there, I'll get in that softball bag. So, no, because my shoulder is going to be constantly moving and my joints back here. I was thinking of a way to keep this up, honestly. You know, I mean, I could just walk like this if I have to. You know, but it wouldn't be ideal. But I could. Ow! Jeez. Yeah, I'll figure it out, guys. But other than that, that's pretty much all we have to do. So now, with that being done, let's treat it like we're actually out on the water. Oh, actually out on the water would be like this, Alyssa. So let's get on down here. All right, and then I mean, I'm just gonna have to basically move right on up in, guys, because this fits down there snug. Whew. And remember, obviously not right away am I gonna be moving out there, so that'll stay there, and then hang on, so let me actually treat this like I'm out in the water. Okay, so I just moved out, and I'm going to probably anchor this down right away. Okay, so that'll be, well, I'll get out there. Again, my first time, I'm not just gonna go straight out, you know, but I'm gonna, you know, play around with it, right, with this. Then I'll knock this where it needs to be knocked. And obviously I would have had a couple days snorkeling practice beforehand. So officially get this out then, and even though I'm at 25 feet, I will reach, reach in here. Well, no, my bad. This isn't gonna exist. This is gonna be back at the car. The rope with the anchor will officially exist in here. So then I'll anchor that down in the back. I already have it pre-tied in the front, right? So I'll have it pre-tied already to the anchor. Just have to tie it back there. And then once that is officially tied and anchored down, then I will come back up here. And obviously my legs aren't gonna be like this the whole time, because that would be just like my paddleboard on 1.6 miles. Okay, and then what I'll do, at that point, this will probably be empty, honestly, except for the gloves, which the gloves, since the bottle ends are gonna be down there, the gloves I'll put in here, you know? So the gloves will be over here, and then I'll officially get out the divers down stuff, but this is anchored up here, so I'll probably, and this paddle itself, I mean, I would like to keep it up here though, but all I have to do then is move this. Okay, I'm not gonna go the whole length, guys. You guys get the point. Come on, stay up there. Okay, good. So then this, I probably won't throw it out there, but I'll just, you know, set it out in the ocean. Okay, so that's out there then. And then, more than likely then, at that point, again, this is not on day one for sure, but have my snorkel stuff Well, actually, where am I gonna put the snorkel stuff till I get out there? I'll have to also find a little backpack for that, and this is already like maxed out, so I'm gonna have to put something in the back. Find like a little spot back there. Whoa. It's a good thing they're black, guys. So yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, officially do that, and yeah, everything else will just come naturally then. So yeah, anchor's down. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna be make or break me. It's only 5 pounds. Alright guys, so that'll officially do it for today's video. That was a good 13-15 minute practice. Then tomorrow I can wait way too much hair practice Wednesday. I'll get a shower tonight whenever I come home from work. And then way too much hair practice Wednesday. Thursday, we do that final trip. Trip finale Thursday. Or trip preparation finale Thursday. There we go. That'll be it. Trip, yeah, preparation finale Thursday. Wednesday will be way too much hair practice, obviously. And then, you know, terrific paddleboard. What do they call that? Simulation, right? Like, you know how they do that with, like, schizophrenia. Speaking of schizophrenia, right? Yesterday. So, they do that, like, simulation, right? So people who don't have schizophrenia are able to determine, right, exactly how it, like, feels, right? To actually be experiencing what they're experiencing, right? So, I think that will be terrific simulation Tuesday. Absolutely, because that was really, really good to be able to get out there and get that. Actually, I didn't practice anchoring down and doing the paddleboard from sitting on the paddleboard, so let me practice that. And then other than that, guys, everything else, it feels really, really good. Feels like I really, really got it, you know, because, well, actually, while I'm here, and then I'll obviously put the flag in too, but let's just go ahead and try to, because I don't think there's anything, well, the only thing that will be left is the gloves. So, yeah, that'll be easy. So, and then let's see. You know, maybe there's a better way to put this on here too. You know? See, that's why I would really like this other, you know. Okay, so what happens if I tighten this? Yeah, tighten these as tight as they go. Now flip it back over, and look guys, look at this. I hope you guys can see this. I love this, guys. I'm getting good practice. So look, you guys can see this buckle, right? Right here. This fits perfectly then, right there. Yes, and then I don't have to deal with as much, you know, slopping all around. And it's also easier access then for my other backpack. You guys can see that other backpack officially fits under here. So, yeah. Oh my god, guys. Look how freaking good everything is coming. Oh my god. The other backpack that has the anchor, or I'm sorry, the chain for whenever I drop the GoPro. Oh my god, no way. But on days that I drop the GoPro, I might not honestly, you know, do snorkeling that day. Like, snorkel will be one day, you know, and then and then anchor will be another day, and then snorkel and anchor will be a last day. You know what I'm saying? So, alright guys, let's go ahead. Alright, remember now this is way back here. what, guys? Look, the buckle is already back here. Yeah, you guys can just see it. So, I'm just actually just gonna leave that out, you know, whenever it's buckled like that. Wait, hang on. Okay, so it looks like I have to come in between both buckles whenever I want to tighten it then. Yep. Just go in between both buckles and then tighten it and then boom. It should just stay there. Oh no! Guys, that would not be good. Okay, well, let's go again. Okay, so it looks like I just have to have this belt buckle kind of out. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to like carry it with me too, I guess. And then do the belt buckle. Okay, now bring the buckle back to this hook and have just a little bit of separation, and there you go. Yep, perfect. Okay, so you guys were able to see all of that. So yeah, this was a terrific test, guys, Thursday. So I would also really like to figure out, see, now that I know that I have so much space, honestly, but all of these straps and everything are also, you know, that might not be the best for the phone. Honestly, I might just use that green thing that my grandma gave me. Then that way then it's easier to slide around. I can also bring it over even more, right? You know, if I hook onto both of these, like I had said. So it'll just be easier, honestly, but we'll figure that out, you know. Well, since we're actually not out on the ocean, I'm gonna go get my, that thing that my grandma gave me. I'm gonna go get that right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hook both of these up, you know, and then just see which one will be easier. So give me one quick second, guys. Alright guys, let me go ahead here. Jeez. Hang on guys. It's so hard to do in this little area. Okay. So. And I actually already tested that too, so that'll be good. Okay. Yep, you get a big enough hook, guys, and look. Well, where's the other orange one? You know, I might just have to get potential spam. I don't know who that is, so if it's important, I can leave a message. Alrighty, guys, I have to do this back here. Oh no, wait guys, look. Oh no, going. There it is. Perfect. Really super snug. And because it's so super snug, guys, and then you add in the softball, but is it so snug that I can't get my phone out? Yeah, it's also so snug that I can't get my phone out. No. Okay, let's try to disconnect this one then. my gosh. Oh my god, guys, how am I gonna get this? Alright guys, well it looks like I'm officially just gonna have to, you know, use that I guess. So anyhow guys, thank you again for watching today's video. I'm gonna have to just use one hook and that'll be that. And then, you know, with that softball bag, everything will fit in there really good. So, yeah. So, it'll just be this one and that's okay. And then we'll officially just swing everything up under. So, yeah. Okay. So we got everything all planned out, guys. And a good, terrific test simulation. We'll do one more. Well, no, we'll do actually two more. We'll do one on next week. We'll do one on every single day on my day off. We'll do one. We'll do a test. Just figure out how well I can do and how fast I can move everything. We'll get those extra hooks, right? So I won't have to, you know, play around with all of that stuff beforehand. I can just get out, have everything in there. I'll do my anchor practice already, have that already in the bag. 5 pounds will be nothing, like I said, carrying it, and everything will work out really good. So, anyhow guys, thank you again for watching this terrific test Thursday. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this until lunchtime. It's only 11 o'clock, so, and then we'll probably just have that warmed up pizza together, and then I'll just have to add in that pizza clip, and then we're officially good and ready. So, anyhow guys, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get going. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So actually, you guys can see all 45 feet fit. Alright guys, so it's now officially 11:22. I only have about 5 or 6 more minutes left on my video. So as you guys can officially see, I officially have it on me, and we'll see how well I do. I'm going to go ahead and listen to the remaining 5 and then pack everything up here for today. But let's see how well I do carrying around all this weight. So here we go. Let's see. Perfect timing, Moo. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Moo.
What?
We're gonna have them pretzels today. Yeah. Some people would say it's a junk food lunch. You know? They're gonna have these 3 flat, and then we're gonna do them pretzels. And then I'm gonna have a root beer float. Because the Pirates is almost coming. Not very long, Moo.
They ran that thing down through my nose.
I know.
Oh my god. First they sprayed my nose with this horrible taste and stuff.
Yum. It's not good, Moo. Not good. That's right, Moo. Come on, focus. Focus on me. Focus on me. Yes. There we go.
I can reach it.
I know. I told you, Mama, it's gonna be hard.
Did anybody call?
No, Mama, nobody called. No. Nobody called, Mama. Here we go. Not enough room for the ice creams. And I have to finish off these 2 M&M things yet, too. Still have 2 of those left in here. There's the other one. So I guess we'll just have to finish off these and then I can start doing my root beer floats. Alright, here we go. Never disappoints, Momo, huh? Never disappoints. Alright guys, so it's now officially time to go ahead and do my push-ups. You guys obviously saw earlier in this segment, yes, obviously, buff happened last night. So we gotta go ahead and get buff now, right? Yeah, so go to the gym. I don't have a homemade gym like her, but we will officially get buff, right? And you can already see how buff things are getting. So yeah, we'll get even buffier, right? So, yes, obviously, yeah, that's again why I didn't do it last night. So let's get into this push-ups here. Here we go. Twelve. 12. So close, guys. Ooh, look how cute I am. Look how cute I am. Guys, do I already have a tan already? Kinda, yeah. Weird little bounce there. Alright, let's go ahead and do the remaining 13. Here we go. Ten of the 13. I'm at 1:42, so let's see if I can get them in. Got 10 seconds for 3. Here we go. There we go. Alright guys, thank you again for watching. Let's get into one final clip. Alright guys, so that officially concludes today's videos. As you guys just saw, I didn't do my drumstick. I'm sorry, I did do my drumstick. I didn't have enough freezer space for my ice cream afterwards, so just leave that out in the other freezer full, right, until it's time. Then you guys just saw me do my buff, getting buff, right, buff push-ups, since obviously, yes, you guys saw and heard in that little segment there, little buff issues, right, well, not buff issues, but just buff, right, happened last night, and approved buff stuff. Anyhow, guys, time for a crazy rhyme Tuesday. So yes, obviously, that all happened last night, and that's why I didn't do my push-ups. Now tonight, like I said, whenever I get home, I'll do my shower tonight, so that'll be good. And then, yeah, like I said, you guys already know the plans for the rest of the week and the rest of the days off. So let's roll, and thank you again for watching today's video.